Good evening, and welcome to another edition of African Americans Ain't Africans, the talk show that proves without a shadow of a doubt that the so called African American didn't find his way to America in the trunk of a ship. I'm your host, the Indigenous One. You know, there's certain things that people do. There's certain there's certain etiquette, there's certain respect, there's certain that you have for another human being. When you walk by somebody, you say good morning, hello, whatever, just the niceties of it. When you're with a family person or a family member and they're going back home, you'll wish them well going back home. Like the title says, I don't mean to be an asshole, y'all, but god damn, are you serious? Are you? So see, this is what the Pan-African stuff does to the mind. When you're taking from the soil, to see, you're a human, you're supposed to walk on the soil. You're not supposed to be walking on concrete. I know you say you can do what you want to do. I know you do. Got it. As a person of this planet, you're supposed to be breathing fresh air, drinking fresh water, eating food that grows from a seed. I mean, some of you guys can remember that. Your grandmothers or great grandmothers and fathers used to produce their own food. That's why when you look on the money in the South, you're on it, doing what you do. But you let all these people come in here and tell you something that you not, while they're fleeing their homes, and you fall for it. And that makes you not you anymore. Just want to share a couple of stories with you today. This is what I'm hearing from brothers who are 30. And this is what I'm saying. You can't be lying to these kids. You can't be bullshitting them and tricking them just trying to make $1. For real? You do irreversible damage to these kids' minds. Just because you can't shut up and listen. And when you have the mic, you do total disrespect to it. I'm talking to a young brother today. Brother's about 30. He goes, man, what do you think about the food? The food are coming off the shelves in the store. I'm like, well, isn't that a good thing? Isn't most of the illnesses due to food? Isn't that what we do? Don't we eat seedless shit? Knowing damn well that ain't good for you, but you eat it anyway. For real? This is, so-called intelligent people who, if you tell the truth, they'll cuss you out. That's why. Those of you guys who are, into the art of film, you might want to check out a movie called Soylent Green. Soylent Green. I recommend it. I mean, you probably can find it on YouTube for free. Soylent Green, just in a nutshell, is about whatever this, because it's not a government, whatever this is that's putting out food in these stores and blah, blah, blah. making everybody's life miserable. They're being ran. That's being done today. You don't know what you getting, but you stand up and talk like you're intelligent. Don't do that, because all you're going to do is confuse everybody. Why? Because you're confused. Brother, that the food off the shelf, if the stores run out of food, you should be jumping up and down. Shit, many of you eating so much you don't have to eat no more in life, right? Right? Because that's all we do is stuff our face. Pay attention to what's going on, y'all. The only person you're going to have to listen to is yourself. Checked out this show. Cat called me today and said, yo, man, I want you to check out how these young brothers are speaking. Sends me a link. You know, we're on a program like this and I'm hearing the brothers talk. And I want to show you because I really want to help them be better. So you guys go check this out. You guys go check this Pan-African Strikes Back, Pan-African Strikes Back, Aboriginal Clapback. You know, this what we doing, y'all? Are Pan-Africans still around? Huh? Aboriginal Clapback. I didn't hear nobody say who their people were, where their people are from, where, none of that. Or of course, Africa and Hebrewville and all that. Everybody's over here talking about there's something else. And when you ask them to prove what they're saying, they can't do it. Then they do what the Negro always do, get mad. Right? Right? You're talking, these cats were talking about, this one cat said he had 3 wives. Go check it. I mean, don't check it all out because it's long, bunch of Negroes arguing, saying dumb shit. But this is what these cats are teaching these youth. What do you think the youth are going to become listening to this garbage? Huh? The world is walking on your mamas and daddy's graves. And this how you sound. And don't think on this computer they ain't listening in on you. And that's how they say, God damn, I didn't know it'd be this easy. I didn't know it would be this easy. No, intelligence out the window. And this is on most of those programs. You know, it's simple. Where are your people from? Where? They probably by some rivers, live by waterways, towns named after towns they named, towns they built. And you over in Africa somewhere. For real, cuz? This really? This is what you handing off to your children? This is what you giving your grandchildren? For real, homie? Serious? I mean, come on. Come on, let's tell the truth. Brother said he had 3 wives. For real, cuz? For real? Who does that? What's the group that does that? Say they have 3 and 4 wives and they running. What groups do that? You see, they get these ideologies from these different groups, these different cults, and it just messes their minds up. This what our kids get. Etta says, and I'm with her. She says she don't understand why they ain't getting it. I mean, seriously, y'all. Seriously. Everywhere I go, I see a group of people who 50 years ago wasn't even in the South. And all the Negroes are taking their money to them, not thinking about setting up nothing for themselves, not just saying, not taking themselves out of everybody's pocketbook. They rather stay in there. You got abandoned towns that you ain't got nothing better to do than go fix them up and make a place for your people to live. That's all they know how to do. So truth. See, Benny Young tells you. You got towns named after your family, but you over in desert somewhere, huh? No, but you know what? I don't even blame them, because when you first hear them, dude, when you first hear them, you're embarrassed. Check out the people following them. This video got, and I just got this, 2,000 views, and this just happened 9 hours ago. That's 2,000 children. I'll say children 30 and under, who didn't get nothing but bullshit. This what we doing, cuz? Seriously, man. Cause your ass ain't winning like that. You ain't winning like that. It's easy. Who's your mama's mama? You can't go look that up? I tried, but I didn't find nothing. Stop being lazy and go, you can find that. Stop lying and get the stuff done. You will look at yourself in a whole different way. You're connected to this soil here. Soil, soul, soil, soul, soil. You get it yet? I don't understand. I didn't know Jesus. This is where we at. You have minerals in the soil that you're from. That's your medicine. You don't even, you talking about nothing. Shouldn't your children know that? Shouldn't your children get to know who they are, where they come from, what they are? What's the mineral content going through their body, what they're standing on, what trees did they eat from? You don't do that. You all over just a mess and won't shut up. Don't know nothing. Nothing. This is where we at, y'all. This is where we at. So I'm just going to leave you with a little something, and this will help you out. You the person who listening now, you have a mother and a father. Find out all about your mama's family, all about your daddy's family. But the main point you want to focus on is your mama and your daddy's mama for now, first. Your mama and your daddy's mama. Where they come from. Who are they? What did they do? What industry was their people in? I ain't talking about before they came to the cities and started working, helping massive build this monstrosity that we dealing with now. What were they doing? What were they growing? What were they making? What were their skills? What are the minerals, the wood, whatever that's around, the natural resources around that they dealt with? You probably do that to this day because you come through those people. You're going to pick up a little bit of all of those people. You got people in your family who you cool with. Y'all on the same vibe. You guys understand each other. You guys can talk about anything. I mean, have a really nice conversation, not all this barking and bullshit that we do. Your mother, your father's mother. I mean, you can go on, you can go and get with your dad and your father's dad. Do that because that'll show you what the men did. If you're a male, that'll show you what the males were doing. What they do. See, the males, see, your great grandfather didn't play video games. Your great grandfather wasn't tripping on if he was a man or a woman, because if he was, your ass probably wouldn't be here. Amen. They teaching your kids all this dumb shit, and you talking about Africa. You talking about being a Moor, as if you don't have enough problems. Your mama, your father's mama. Who were those? What did their parents feed them when they were growing up? Because you have those same vitamins and minerals in you now. I know you can do what you want to do. Okay. This is for the people who can hear. Those who not hear me, just blow a whistle. Don't even listen. The things that built up your ancestors are the same vitamins and minerals that you're predisposed to right now. The same food that was growing out of that earth that your people lived on, that's the stuff you should be eating, not all this seedless bullshit. For real? The Negro look at you and say, I eat what I want to eat. That's the African American. Everything he does is totally against himself. That's why you're getting out of here faster. One more thing. Okay, remember this. A lot of these cities are being gentrified now and just being wiped out of the people. They going up on the rents. Everybody sees it. Keep these in mind. Ask yourself, what happened to the homeless population in LA when they had the Olympics in LA? What happened? What happened to those homeless people? What happened to them? Charles Johnson says most of the rivers, towns, cities in America still have indigenous names. It's that simple. Which one is yours? Have you checked? Oh, you were watching P-Valley. You didn't check it out, huh? I know. What happened to all the people? What happened to all the homeless people during the Olympics when they had the Olympics? What was it, 84 or something like that in LA? Find out what happened to the homeless people. Now you got a way bigger homeless problem than you did back then. And you have the Olympics coming. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention to this depopulation game that they got you in? And we smack dab in the middle of it. We gonna do our end, huh? Huh? We gonna do what boss tell us, huh? That's the African American. Your mama, your daddy's mama. Find out where they're from. I don't care if it's a little 2-tree town somewhere. Find out where they from. Find out what's the minerals in. You know, the minerals up under the soil. Those are very important. You're supposed to be walking across those, because deer, bears, even dogs, they don't wear shoes. That's how they can know things. They're directly connected to the planet. And then you got the sunlight hitting you with them ultraviolet rays. You're a walking battery, but you call yourself black. These motherfuckers. Benny says, and so many of us still seem like we're unaware. No. This is why, Benny. We know, we see it. We see it. Everybody sees it, because if you see it, if I see it, and at least 5 other people on this line see it, everybody see it. It's like that smell. You know, if somebody pooted, no one that pooted just look around and look at everybody, and then everybody smells it. They know it's here. But they've been lying and bullshitting so long. That's why you don't hear Christians saying nothing. You don't hear them saying nothing. Because see, that Jesus shit done played out. See, you've been playing that Jesus don't take. You won't even have the nuts to go on the spiritual trip that your people created for themselves. You won't even do that. You will throw that in the trash and pick up something that's dumb. Ain't that what the African American do? Ain't that what the Negro do? Ain't that what black people do? Where's your spiritual? Matter of fact, where's your calendar, Negro? Where's your calendar? How do you keep time? All these foreigners over here, they're starting to come and fill their days up in your days, and you don't even care, do you? That's the African American. Where your calendar? Where your calendar at? Come on. You know you're not supposed to be celebrating New Year's in the middle of the winter. New Year's is in the spring. Right, Negro? You all out in the snow, making snow angels and shit. This where we at. So you gonna hand this off to your kids? You gonna do your kids like that? That's cold, cuz. You gonna do your grandkids? You gonna do little tink like that? Find out the things that your grandmothers, both of them, what were they growing where they live? Because not 9 times out of 10, they were normally farmers. They were producing their own food. Find out what they were producing, where they were producing it at, and find that mineral in the ground, what they produce. You can go there. You can just look up the history of the little town they from. They tell you all about it. You can find it. Start using that for yourself. Pull yourself off this stuff that they serving you as food, because it's not food. Because if the food goes, you wouldn't miss it. That'll probably be the best thing to happen for you, because it's not food. They don't. Why would they serve you food and you don't even think about supporting your farmers? Shouldn't we have way more farmers? Huh? Are we going to keep building another man's empire over your mamas and daddies? The African American, you damn right. Yeah, I'm doing it. That's what the Negro do. you probably have another generation of that. Probably not even that. Because I mean, we've been playing the bullshit for way too long. Lying. That's the best thing a Negro does is lie. You will lie to your kids. You will put cotton on your grass to pretend it's snow, won't you? Yeah, come on. You'll put cotton on your roof to pretend it's snow. These are the same people that celebrate New Year in the middle of winter. These are the African Americans. These are the Negroes. These are the Black people. They don't even know their purpose on the planet. Don't even know where they from on the planet. Won't even look it up. Or cuss you out if you make a suggestion. Listen, they have all kind of people. They're fleeing their homes in these other countries because Canadians are moving to Mexico. They just told the Canadians, you can't, nobody will have no gun here. What does that mean? They're leaving, going to Mexico, right? And you don't even know nothing about it. You watching the game. You got on some shades. You wearing your baseball cap, cutting yourself off from the ultraviolet rays, of course. You know, Negro cat, got to have rubber shoes on, got to have a baseball cap or a wig on, so they don't even soak up the energy of the planet. And will cuss you out if you tell them they might want to try that. Right? Come on. Imagine going over to China selling them wigs. Just think about it. I know you shaking your head like, oh, no, that one. Think about it. How do they do it? No. How do we support that? And you get mad if somebody call you dumb? Yeah. That's the time for you to look at that for real and say, damn. So you can change. Because once you recognize that you're doing some dumb shit, you're going to change it. Right? Haven't you done that your whole life? You thought about what you did, and if it was wrong, you don't want to do that no more. Ain't that what a dude say when he get into it with his girl? I ain't gonna do it no more. I love you. Right? You're dead wrong. So, your grandmothers, your father's mother, even if you don't know your father, and get off of that because most don't. That's how the culture is. Most children are born to people who are not married. You do know that, right? Most children in the world are born to people who are unmarried. I know you want to be British. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's the way the world is, dude. Stop thinking you live in this fairyland when so many of you are dropping off like flies. Pay attention to what these cats are saying. Ask the people if they from Africa, where in Africa. They won't tell you. Who are the people there? They don't know. They don't know. They just gonna lie to you because that's all the Negro knows how to do is lie. Don't pass that down to your children. Don't pass that down to your grandchildren. And your grandchildren, don't pass it down to their children. Because Stupid shit runs downhill. And if all your grandkids know is stupid shit, what they kids gonna have? You supposed to be building up for them 7 generations doing stuff now. So wouldn't that make sense for us to go back to the places our people are from and build that up? You don't need that. You can just you can do it how you always did. You only think that you can do things the way they tell you to do it. That's what you get for being off the land. You come up with it yourself. You build your own everything. You act like you always need somebody to have you by a leash telling you to do something. That's how the African American Negro does it. And all everybody is doing is coming to suck off of you. So look, like I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but teaching all this dumb shit, lying, bullshitting, saying stuff that don't make no sense. And that's what y'all gonna have to do. I know the people in this room don't do it. You can tell by the comments. Ask yourself. A lot of times you can talk to yourself and you'll get an answer. Ask yourself questions. What kind of person lies to themselves? So look, I want to thank you guys for hanging with me tonight. It's been one of them. The past 2 or 3 days have been like that. Lisa and I, we're still going to do the program. We just got to catch our breath. Okay, so that's coming soon. So be on the lookout for that. Share this video. Talk to your people. Talk to your family. Because all of them feel, this whole last 2 years have woken a lot of people up. Got them thinking about, damn. And I know some of y'all friends been listening to y'all. Now they hear you. Keep giving them truth on the food thing about it. Damn, we can't produce food for ourselves because these stores ain't got it for you. Think about if we took our energy out of that and put that into ourselves. Just imagine that. When you go to bed tonight, just think about it. And I bet you go to sleep with a smile on your face. I want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. We're going to see you in a few days. You guys have a good night.